Alright YouTubers, it's time for another unboxing video. So this is like the third thing I've actually opened this weekend. Or I haven't opened it yet, but I will open it. Interesting, they're still putting July 15, 16 Prime Day. That's already passed, Amazon. Time to stop sending it out with the tape on there. Alright, so I'm not sure what this is. There's something I'm going to be super excited about getting. And I do hope it's this. So if it is it, I will pretty much stop doing unboxing videos until then. But nope, this is not it. But alright, so this appears to be a power supply by Apevia. Now, as you all probably know, if you're friends of the channel, I have bought a few of these in few different types, trying them all out, and you know, the reviews honestly are not too good for this product, which makes me wonder, why am I investing in these? Well, I just gotta find out for myself. But I will tell you, I'm never going to use my best CPU or my best motherboard in conjunction with this. It will probably be one of the older video cards also. And so we will see how this is. Okay, so looking at the outside of the box, this is the WR power supply. And this is a solid and reliable, it says. Cosmic black casing. Supports single 12-volt output for higher power usage. Ooh. Supports dual quad-core CPUs, hybrid modular, so that is part of the reason I wanted to try this out, because modular is something we don't really spend a lot of time on this channel, but we need to start doing that. You know, having all these cables for stuff that you're not going to use just lying around in the case is kind of just makes it ugly. So this one, we will be able to limit the amount of extra cables, especially since I pretty much only use the solid state drives now in the computers, M2 NVMe, so I don't need all of those MOLEDs and all of the SATA power. Okay, so what else? Hybrid modular design allows you to use only the cables you need. You get a clean inner look and unobstructed airflow for your PC system. Built-in 1x120 silent automatically thermal fan, speed controlled blue LED fan. So you're not able to turn the LED off from what I understand. And I doubt the word silent is true. We'll find out though. Dimensions 5.8. So hopefully this is ATX. If it's not ATX, I screwed up. Heavy duty protection, including over voltage, over power protection, short circuit protection. Hopefully that means it's going to last. Double forward circuit design provides high efficiency, but it's not rated 80%. So what does that tell you? Alright, so it looks like they had a question like, hey, is it 580, 680, or 750? I bought the 680, folks. Yet, I guess since it's not blacked out, that's the one I got. We'll find out though. Basically the same stuff on the back. And then, since we're supposed to be here, you see some of the info here basically. Alright, so let's get this open. So I'm going to spend a little more time about the connectors in this than I normally do, because I kind of feel like we don't talk about that stuff enough in the videos. People just kind of skirt over them. So let's, here's your power cord. This actually looks a little longer than what they normally give me, which I hope is the case, because last time I think the other Apevia came with a 3-foot cable, which is really not even helpful. So this one is, wow. Okay, so this guy I would say is 4 foot. just by looking at it. Yeah, it's about 4 foot. So there's your power cable. And we'll look at the connectors in a second. Let's look at the body of this thing first. So at least it's, you know, relatively well packaged. You know, these never feel quite as good as a EVGA or look as good, but this one's showing some promise, folks. So there's the blades, and eventually I'll hook this up. Plans are, let's see, GTX 780. I will power this up with, because that requires, I think, 650 watt power supply, and I know that card will shut down a 500 watt power supply, even if you have no other peripherals in it, and not even using the overclockable CPU. So, big old fan, folks. That is a big old fan. It really looks big. So there's where all the stuff's gonna plug in. We'll start plugging some things in a little bit. There's the same thing that was in the guide. So it is 680 watts, made in China. And out of the, to be honest with you, out of the Apevias I bought so far, this one is actually really solid looking. I'm sure that people have, you know, bashed it on there. It's heavy, unlike the other ones that have been super light. And this one is a lot more comparative to a the good quality EVGA. So props to them for that. We'll see if it holds up though. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll actually plug in all of the connectors, and I'll put the light back on this in a second as soon as I get it undone. Okay, so alright, so this first guy, trying to figure out what we got here. I don't know if we have a, okay. So, here is your GPU, or PCI Express GPU power supply. So, you have basically 2 6 plus 2 GPUs, which, you know, that's something that a lot of their Apevia's power supplies do not have. So it's been kind of disappointing as I get these things in, and you know, I know obviously looking at the website that I'm not getting it, but when you get it in, you're like, it doesn't have 2 sets of the GPU connectors, or it doesn't have 2 4-pin CPU connectors. That is just kind of frustrating. So one of the connectors that's on here already is your 2 sets of 4-pin CPU connectors. So that guy's in there. And then this guy here, the 24 or the 20 plus 4 motherboard connector. So let us take a look at this and see where this guy goes. So 2 of these are labeled PCI, and it would appear, oops, when we look at this, maybe I should stand it up, there's only one place to put this, which is good. And the other ones are, let's see, I should turn around. And I don't know if they're in the actual order that they're supposed to be, but so that's going to go in there. And let's see how well it goes in there, folks. I really do not like the way that's going in, I'll tell you. That's one thing I do not like about Apevia stuff. How difficult it is to actually get things to connect, and then unconnecting them. So that guy's in there now. I'm not going to mess with it. I'll probably break it. So it is definitely connected. And over here now, so this is going to be your SATA power, SATA 3 power. You got one there and one Oh, I don't even know if that was in the camera angle. You got one SATA power there and one MOLED on this one, and that would plug in there. So for our build, we're not going to need that, so I'm going to put it back in the box. Then on this guy, same thing. Okay, there's where it's going to plug in, and you've got two SATA 3 power connectors, so we don't need those either. And then this final one is more MOLEDs, which is, you know, almost a total waste having all these MOLEDs. So we won't ever use this, okay? So that is good though. This case is going to be really slimline. That is all the connectors that are going to pop out of there, unless I decide to add a hard drive to it. So pretty good. Also in the box, they actually have a little bit of a manual here. They usually don't have manuals, I don't think, so that is good news. And then a bag of screws, folks. So there you go. There you have it. There's your connectors, and I'm just so tempted to try and pull this out of here. It scares me that it was that difficult. I can't get it out. There we go. All right, so it's going to be interesting. I will put a computer together and we'll check it out. I'll do another video probably and fire it up, just like the other Apevia one I did. Will it work or will it fry? So that's probably what's going to happen with this one. I hope that it lasts. I've held off on doing my reviews for these guys, and you know, if it lasts a month, they will get a 5-star review on this one, because it's actually looks like a quality product for the most part, except for the connectors. Could be a little better, but the mere fact that I can't yank that out of there makes me feel good that you know, it's going to stay in there when I need it to. So thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.